Do you know what quiche
Oh
is?
yeah. Yeah, I know what quiche is. Yep.
So I have a problem with quiche to the point where if I smell it or eat a bite, I almost like if I smell it being made or if I eat a bite, I almost gag. Now let me tell you why.
Whoa. Okay.
Yes. So if you're trying to find my kryptonite or kill me, it would be quiche. But anyways, the reason is that it goes back to a story whenever I was pursuing my dream of catching a swordfish. And as you know, I'm into fishing. Oh, I forgot to mention that earlier. I'm into fishing. I really like bass
Oh.
fishing, but deep sea fishing was a small dream of mine. Like I wanted to catch a swordfish so bad. Like they look freaking cool. Like literally, it's an animal that has a sword attached to it and it swims underwater. Like how much cooler can you get?
Yeah.
So I wanted to go deep sea fishing, and I got the opportunity in Boston, Massachusetts. I was there visiting MIT and also visiting the city with my dad and my dad's
Oh
family.
wow.
And we my stepmom booked a trip for uh, deep sea fishing, 12-hour excursion. 12 hours. I was going to be out there fishing for the dream fish of just
Yeah.
a bucket list item. And we have to wait because it's 12 hours and we got to get out there. We have to wake up super early. So we have to wake up at 3 and be at the boat dock and all ready and whatnot by 4, I believe.
Okay.
These are guesstimates. I don't exactly remember what times, but I remember it was early enough to where there was nothing open. And my stepmom decided that we were going to order food beforehand. So she ordered some like breakfast food beforehand. And she had quiche. She had quiche that she had stored in her refrigerator.
Yep.
So
Okay.
I've never had, at this moment, I'd never had quiche. This was my first time experiencing it. So we're on the boat, like waiting for them to load everything, prep everything, fill up gasoline, all that stuff. And I start to get hungry. I'm like, okay, let's eat. She hands me and cuts me up a slice and hands me a cold piece of quiche because we
Oh, it's
forgot to
cold too.
microwave it
Oh.
apparently.
Oh. Okay.
I ate half of it.
Okay.
I didn't even eat the whole thing. I ate
Yeah.
half of the slice of quiche I had, and I'm like, okay, I'm good. I don't even want this. I'm good. Throw it off the side of the boat. Let some fish have it. We're now ready to go out into the water. We go outside the harbor and we do a little bit of fishing. We actually like fish with baits and lures to catch the bait that we're going to use for the swordfish. So
Yep. Yep.
we get some like mackerel and I think some tuna next to the harbor, like outside the harbor, and then we get off into the deep waters. So we're going off in the deep waters. It was choppy. It was a choppy day. The boat was
Okay.
going up and down, and it actually got it got Karen, my stepmom first. She threw up into she had gotten also coffee, and she had drank the coffee, and then she threw up the coffee back into the cup,
Oh. Oh.
and
Oh.
I was like, that's terrible, and holy cow, I really don't want to like I'm
Oh.
definitely afraid of throwing up. I despise throwing up so much. That's a terrible part of being a human. But
Yeah, I'm
anyways,
with
I'm like,
you.
man, that can't happen. That can't happen to me. I really don't want to. And then we keep going, and we get far out, and then we're good. We're over. Interestingly enough, we were above a shipwreck. We were above a
Wow.
shipwreck, and we were fishing there because in that area there was like underwater sea valleys, and the swordfish would
Hmm.
kind of commune around the shipwreck and then like go off.
Okay.
And we were like we were ready to get some swordfish, but let me tell you, I had to go to the bathroom. So I was like, okay,
I thought you meant like right now.
no, no,
Like,
no,
okay.
no, no, no. So I was
Sorry,
like,
I
I was
interrupted.
like, I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. So
Yeah.
I decide that I'm gonna go ahead and go down below deck, and I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And so keep in mind, we're still out in the ocean. Like we spent at least about an hour and a half driving out into the ocean. So I'm going down below deck, and I gotta go. I don't know if this is too personal or unnecessary information, but I feel like this can convey. This is important to the story because I can't. I know this is a little gross, but I can't convey it without it. I had to go number 2. So
Okay.
I was sitting on the pot and trying to go to the bathroom, but the boat was rocking side to side. Now I'm on the pot and it's rocking side to side to the point where I'm hitting the walls next to me.
Oh, okay. Where's this going?
So this is so this is a terrible situation. This is like not what you want whenever you're going to the bathroom. So I start to get
Yeah.
dizzy. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, I think I need to throw up. So
Oh dear. Oh dear.
I was having a bad situation. I had to throw up the quiche and go to the bathroom at the same time, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know.
Did you just like like lift
No,
both up?
don't try to visualize or think about what I did. Let's just end
Oh
it
my
there,
god.
and that's why I don't like quiche, because yeah,
That's traumatic.
yep,
Oh my goodness.
that's
Oh my goodness.
it's pretty. It was a doozy. And let me tell you, afterwards, once I finished everything, and I went up, I literally sat on a cushion on top of the boat, like on the deck, and I passed out. That's how much of like a stressful situation it was. I just passed out. I was like, I my body was like, I'm done with this. This is we're
Oh
not gonna deal
man.
with this anymore.